This video is sponsored by HalloweenCostumes.com. Hey everybody, it's me, Jackie Armand. I'm back again with another spooky video, craft video. Today is gonna actually be the last kind of party prep video, a craft video specifically for our trapped in a video game Halloween party. Kind of sad, but also really exciting because that means I'm almost done with everything. And also means that the next time we have a video about this party, it will be about the party and how it went. So I'm super excited about that. And it also means that spooky season is here pretty much. I think we only have 1 week until October, which is so exciting. And I have so much spooky content planned for you guys. I have like pretty much, it might be like about a video a week in October. So I've been very busy this past couple weeks here in September, pre-recording a lot of things that I can upload in October, because I know by the time October gets here, I'll be really, really busy and might not have time to film things. So I filmed a lot of things ahead of time so you guys can have a lot of awesome content come October. So expect a lot of spooky stuff, and I'm so excited. I felt like it was definitely, this is the year to take advantage of the fact that I have more time and that I was able to kind of do things ahead of time and give you guys some really awesome, extra special October content. So yay, I'm so happy, I'm so excited, and I'm really excited about this party. I only have after this, I only really have a few little things left to do, and those will probably be Instagram or TikTok posts. So if you're following me there, you'll get to see any extra stuff that doesn't make it here to YouTube. Anyway, what we're gonna do today is I'm going to kind of do another Crash Bandicoot kind of craft. If you saw, I think it was probably the first craft I did for this Halloween party, I made Crash Bandicoot crates. If you've ever played Crash Bandicoot, those were very iconic crates, and I'm about to create something that's that's even about the same level of iconic from that game, and it is Aku Aku mask. I think I also really want to make some Wumpa fruit. So I've gotten the supplies already. A lot of it is things I already own. So I'll probably show you, like I always do, the supplies I got, the plan, and we'll jump into it. I don't think this is going to take very long, actually. Yeah, before we get into all of that, I will say that if this is the kind of content you like, if you like crafting, you like tutorials, you like costuming, and sometimes creepy recipes, and pretty much just anything all around spooky, that you would give this video a thumbs up, and you would also hit that subscribe button. Also, don't forget to ring the bell so you can be notified anytime I post a new video. It is Halloween all year long here, not just in October, but especially in October. So if you like that, then stick with us, because it is a lot of spooky fun on this channel. Also, if you would like to support this channel in a little more personal way, I have a Patreon. Speaking of this party, if you are really interested in how this party is gonna go, I think it looks really fun, and you don't want to just have to wait until pretty much the end of October or beginning of November to find out how it went, because that's usually when I post a kind of blog video about how the party went and, you know, everything that happened. You can be a part of the live stream of our Halloween party. All you have to do is go to patreon.com/Jackie Armand and sign up for the highest tier, which is the Monster Master. It's only $10 a month. It's not that bad. It's like a Netflix subscription, you know? But you can also try it for 7 days for free if you want to check it out and see. It's the tier with the most rewards. You get to, like I said, be a part of the party. You get an invitation in the mail and a bunch of other fun stuff. So, you know, really think about it. It's the best one for spooky season. But all the tiers have, you know, their own rewards. They're all really great. Even the lowest tier that's $3 a month does. You have access to all of the extra content that's there on Patreon, which is a really fun series that I have there called TerrorTube. It is a horror host type show hosted by me, where we do a lot of extra fun, just spooky Halloween-y things. The last one I should be there now on Patreon. I'm still working on finishing the editing for it as I'm filming this intro right now, but I'm sure by the time this video airs, it will be on Patreon. I sat down and I had I drank a spooky cocktail, got a little tipsy, and read some of some ghost stories that I wrote back when I was 12. But before we get into the ghost stories, I have the cocktail I have today, which, oh, I need my cocktail. Thing, can you bring me my cocktail, please? Thank you. Thank you, Thing. That would be all. Thing is on loan today from one of my best ghoul friends out there, Morticia Adams. So shout out, hello Morticia. We need to have lunch again sometime soon, just so you know. They're pretty cringy, they're really cheesy, they're really funny, and I just had a whole lot of fun reliving that nostalgia with you guys. So if that sounds fun or interesting to you, you can check it out. Like I said, go to patreon.com/JackieArment and sign up. And you can watch all of the TerrorTube episodes. There's also things available there too, like if you watch the invitations to this party, you can download the files and edit them yourself and have a video game Halloween party too. So there's lots of bonuses to being a patron. So please think about it. I can give more to you guys. I can talk to you guys more. I can just do more for you guys that I always want to do. And so it's just a really fun little spooky community, and I hope you guys out there decide to be a part of it. Plus, it supports this channel a whole lot. Like I said, any amount that you can give helps out. It allows us to keep doing this stuff. It allows me to have more time to do this stuff and give you guys more content. So if you really like this October coming up, me putting out as much content as I did or will, then think about supporting us on Patreon, because that allows me to continue to do that and maybe even do more. So plus it also adds to the fund for treats for Lydia, which I'm sure she appreciates. But yeah, pretty much with all that being said, I guess we'll go ahead and we'll get into the video. So all right, let's go. Hi everybody, we're in the craft room. This is where I'm going to be doing the majority of everything. I just wanted to show you the plan of what I've got to work with and how we're going to make this. It should be pretty easy. I know those are usually my famous last words, but I really don't expect this to take a lot of work. So for the mask, I'm going to put a reference photo here of what Aku Aku's mask looked like if you've never seen it or you never played the game. It looks kind of just like he looks like a wooden tiki mask. So I felt like the best way to achieve this would be just lots of foam. So for the main part of his head, I'm gonna use this pink insulation foam. You can get this stuff at Lowe's or Home Depot. I think the pink stuff you get at Home Depot, and Lowe's it's like blue or whatever, but it's very similar. I think this is an inch or two or something. It's I don't know how thick it is, but it's left over from making tombstones. And I know what you're about to say. Why don't you have a tombstone making video? Everybody out there in the Halloween community has a tombstone making video. Why don't you have one?
Where are the turtles? Where are the turtles?
Come on, guys, get out of here.
Where are the turtles? Where are they?
I plan on doing that at some point. Maybe not this year, but once maybe we have a house. It's really hard to make tombstones and do the stuff that requires being outdoors. Painting and all of that stuff when you don't have a garage or, an area to do that, like a backyard or a garage. So I haven't really made tombstones in a couple of years, but I will make that a video at some point, I promise. I've been wanting to show you guys how I make my tombstones. So whenever we have a house in the future, that will be a video. But for now, anyway, that's what this foam is left over from. Tombstones from a long time ago. I kept it because I knew I would need it for some other craft, because that's usually how it goes. So I'm gonna cut his main head out of this, is the plan. And then for like his facial features and his, like the feathers on his head and all that stuff, I figured I would just use craft foam sheets. You can get these anywhere, Hobby Lobby, Michael's, Walmart, actually. And I think you can get them at like Pop Shelf, like per sheet, which is really kind of awesome. So you don't have to buy like a whole pack if you only need like one color. But I found the colors I needed. They're like blue, green, red, and yellow. I've got two different kind of like red colors. It doesn't really matter that much because I am going to do some painting on them because we want them to look like wood, and you know, there's a little bit of shading involved and stuff. So it doesn't really matter, but I think having the base color will help a lot. But yeah, that's pretty much what I'm going to do for his facial features, his lips, his eyebrows, his eyes, and the feathers on top. I thought about just using actual like craft feathers, but I don't know, I want it to look kind of cartoony because that's the way he looks. So I think I'm just going to cut like little feathers out of this. I think that will look more video game like, you know, we're not going for like super realism here. We're going for like video game realism, right? And then that's pretty much all there is to him, which is why I think it'll be pretty easy. I have some fishing line that I will use to probably hang him. He might be hung over the crate so he looks like he's floating, because that's kind of what he does in the game. He just floats. And then as far as like the Wumpa fruit, they look like a cross between like an apple and a mango, sort of, with like weird leaves on them. So I thought it would be kind of cool to have some of those maybe kind of laid out around the crates. It would be kind of cool. I don't know really how many I'm gonna make yet, but I went to Hobby Lobby yesterday. I got some fake apples. These are pretty much the green that is like the color of them. I mean, obviously they are mostly like orange and yellow, and they like fade into the green. But I felt like this was probably good and I could just paint them. It was the idea, and they're roughly the shape. So yeah, I like this. I think this will work. And then I got these leaves to go on them because the Wumpa fruits, they have these like, they have like 3 big leaves on the stems that don't look like an apple leaves, you know? I don't know how I really like the pattern of these, so I might paint over them. But I mean, if I have to do that, it's fine. Because I think the Wumpa fruits are pretty plain green, but I couldn't really find any that were the right shape, that were also the right color. So I figured, well, I can paint over them if I need to. Yeah, so my plan is just to paint the apples and glue the leaves on. So easy, should be pretty easy. I should get this done in like a couple of days. I think my priority for today though is mostly just gonna be cutting out his head out of the big piece of foam and maybe painting it to look like wood. I don't know if I'll get to doing his facial features today, cutting them out and all of that stuff. If I do, awesome. It might be late tonight if I get around to that. I've got to squeeze in some time today, like I said at the beginning of this video, to work on editing some more TerraTube, my TerraTube episode. We'll see. I'm definitely gonna get his head cut out, but we'll see about the rest of it. That might have to wait until tomorrow. But yeah, that's it. So I guess we're just gonna go ahead and get started. I don't know if I'll talk a whole lot in this video. I might just go through working on it. Maybe talk to the camera tomorrow to let you guys know what I got done today or not, but that's pretty much it. So, all right, let's get started on this, the last project of this party. All right, let's go. All right, basically the way I kind of measured him out, I made sure the bottom was a little bit smaller and it kind of just tapered down. That's pretty much the way every Aku mask looks like when you look it up online, so I really wanted that specific shape, so that's kind of what I did. And then I just cut it out with a box cutter and popped it out. And I sanded the edges so they were a little bit smoother. And now for this next part, I just pretty much looked up a reference photo on my phone and just got to cutting out the shapes. I just freehanded all of them and just kind of, winged it until I thought it looked right. So that's pretty much all there was to this. Not a whole lot to it other than that.
The next day.
Basically, the paint job that I'm doing here is not super complicated. I'm just laying a base coat down for each piece, including the base, which was, just a flat brown. With everything else, I'm doing the color that it is mixed in with a little bit of brown. So these red pieces, I mixed the red in with a little bit of brown. I do the same thing with the yellow, with the blue. I think the only thing that's different is that the mouthpiece, I add a little bit more brown and a little bit of black to make it kind of like a maroon color because it's supposed to be a little bit darker. And the feather that I cut out of the dark red foam, I end up painting purple because that's what it's supposed to be in the picture. But basically after that, I just kind of, you'll see me go back in with the bright color paint and go over it in streaks with a lighter, lighter brown, lighter red, lighter yellow, lighter blue, for each piece. And that's what kind of gives it that wood grain look of an effect that I was trying to kind of go for. And then, I do a little bit of embellishments and everything, but that's pretty much the paint job that I did. Hi guys, it's day 3 of this project now. The Aku Aku mask is done. He's all finished. He looks so cute. I absolutely love him. He really looks like he's made out of wood, so I'm very proud of myself for that. So yeah, he's done. So all that's left is to do the Wumpa fruit. Like I said, I don't know exactly how many I'm gonna make. I kind of just want to have them kind of sitting around on top of the crates, the Crash Bandicoot crates that I made. But they seem pretty easy to make. I kind of talked about how I was going to do it, you know, at the beginning of this video. But I'm basically just going to be painting these fake apples that I got at Hobby Lobby. And if you look at a reference picture of the Wumpa fruit, which I'll put one here, they're mostly just green at the bottom, and then they like fade into yellow and then like orange on top. So they're kind of like a mix between like a mango and an apple sort of looking things. And then they have like these 3 big leaves on them, which I'm going to use the fake leaves that I bought to put on them. I'm probably going to paint the tops of the leaves first before I glue them on because I don't like the color that they are. But so yeah, that's pretty much what we're going to do today. Is I'm just going to work on painting these things and kind of fading it and doing an ombre looking effect sort of thing, and then painting the leaves and gluing them on, and then we will be done with this stuff. All right, well, I guess we'll just go ahead and get into it. All right, let's go. All right, this paint job is not super complicated either. I just grabbed a whole bunch of different yellows and orange and reds that I thought I would use. And at first I started actually painting it, like, you know, just actually painting it on, and it wasn't looking good. It was streaky and everything. I didn't like it. So then I went with a different method where I started dabbling it on with the foam brush and then going back over it with paper towel. And that really did make it blend a whole lot better and looked more natural. So I'm basically just doing the first layer here, which is the yellow. I actually end up doing 2 coats of the yellow because I really wanted that yellow to show up. And then here I am just doing the orange layer around kind of the top. And then I just do the same thing with the red. I think the red I did go back and do another second coat, at least around where the stem was, because I really wanted to hide that green that was showing through. But yeah, basically it looked really good actually when I was finished. It looked pretty natural and I was pretty pleased with it. And now a word from our sponsor. Oh. Oh, hi. I didn't see you there. What brings you here today? What's that? Oh my gosh, the Halloween party. I cannot believe I forgot. I'm not ready. I know what I'll do. Why don't you go out there, wait for me, and I'll get changed. It shouldn't take very long. All right, go on. See you in a minute. Okay. Much better. Oh, almost forgot. Much better. All right, I'm ready to go. Oh, what's that? You still need a costume. Oh my goodness, I didn't even think about that. Well, actually, I know exactly the place we can get you a costume. It's HalloweenCostumes.com. That's right. HalloweenCostumes.com is one of the biggest websites with tons of Halloween costumes. You can find anything you're looking for there as far as a costume or accessories or makeup or even Halloween decor. Yep, they have it all. Not to mention that they are also available not just around Halloween. So they have costumes for any time of the year. You want something for St. Patrick's Day, for Christmas, any other holiday, they got you covered. So they're perfect for even people like us who like to dress up all year long, not just in October. If you sign up for their email newsletter, you can get 20% off your first order with them, which is pretty cool. And considering we're getting closer and closer to Halloween, there's bigger and bigger parties, and you need your costumes quick. Priority shipping is only 1 to 4 days, so you can get your stuff really quickly, just in time. So if you're interested in HalloweenCostumes.com, click the link in the description of this video, and whatever you order, a little bit of it will go to helping this channel, which is pretty cool. All right, looks like we found you a great costume after all. So HalloweenCostumes.com, pretty great, I would say. Well, I guess me and you better get going or we're gonna be late to the party. What's that? Oh, carpooling? Oh, actually, no, I've got my own mode of transportation. Yeah, I'm gonna take my stick shift. That's right. Okay, well, I'll see you there, so have fun. Perfect. So, don't forget, click the link in the description of this video to get your own costume, accessories, decor, whatever you're looking for at HalloweenCostumes.com. And a little bit of your purchase will go out to help this channel. All right, I guess I better get going to this party, so. Oh, one more thing I almost forgot. Much better. HalloweenCostumes.com, it's just like magic. Bye. it's done. I apologize I'm doing this outro the next day. I did finish them last night, but our air condition went out last night and it was way too hot and I did not feel like doing an outro. Also, I caught some kind of like stomach bug thing too, which was all really fun all at the same time. So I apologize if I don't seem very like with it today. I feel a little bit better than I did last night, but still not perfect, but I wanted to go ahead and get the outro done so I could get to editing this thing for you guys. But I'm really happy with the way these turned out. The Aku Aku mask is super cute. I'm very impressed with the way that I was able to make this really look like wood. I also apologize if you can hear any weird background noises. I might be able to filter it out upon editing, but if you can hear it, the apartment complex decided today was also a good day to pressure wash outside of everybody's door, so fun. Anyway, but yeah, I'm actually really happy with this. I'm super impressed with the way he turned out. He's so cute, and actually didn't take very long. The fruit look really good. I was a little bit nervous when I first started doing it, because you know, at first I just kind of was like painting them like with a brush stroke, and that was like not looking very good. But then once I started like dabbing it and then using a paper towel, that really helped the blending, and I think that they turned out really good. And then especially when I went over them with a coat of Mod Podge, which I used dishwasher safe Mod Podge, but I guess it doesn't really matter what Mod Podge you use. But I mean, I like that one. It's like kind of an in-between of glossy and matte, and I didn't want it to be like too glossy, so that's why I went with it. But I think that like really pulled it together, because it gave it that glossy finish that the rest, you know, the apple had before I painted it, and it made it just look like more cohesive. And then definitely think painting the leaves did something. I didn't do like a whole bunch of coats. I kind of let a little bit of that texture that was painted on the leaves shine through, but I just, you know, they needed to be a different color. And I think that they just look exactly like the Wumpa fruit. I mean, they're not quite pointed at the bottom, but I'm okay with that because I want them to be able to sit on things, and they can't sit on anything if they are don't have a flat bottom. So that's fine. It gets the point across. I think they look really cool and I like them a lot. And yeah, I'm super happy. Last pretty much big project for this party. Everything else I have to do is little, and I'm probably going to finish a lot of things this week and spend time relaxing in October, which sounds pretty good to me. But yeah, if you liked this video, you watched the whole thing, you made it all the way through, then give it a thumbs up. Also, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Also, don't forget to ring the bell so you can be notified anytime I post a new video. As far as new videos go, I've got a whole lot of stuff planned for October. Almost pretty much a video a week. Starting like the October 1st, I'll have a video, so I will have another one out next week. And it's a really fun one. I filmed it over this last weekend, and I think it's a perfect video to start off the spooky season and everything. And there's just a lot of fun stuff planned that I had pre-recorded that I will be posting. Not to mention, I think we're probably gonna have closer to Halloween a like pumpkin carving live stream, which I'm really excited about doing. Since the last live stream we did was pretty fun, I kind of wanted to do another. So me and my husband carve pumpkins every year. I thought that would be kind of a fun, just hanging out live stream, carving some pumpkins. So look forward to that. And just a bunch of other spooky content that's going to be here in October. Definitely more Halloween-y stuff. Also, if you want to support this channel in a little more personal way, Don't forget that I have a Patreon. And there's lots of extra special goodies there on that Patreon, including the TerraTube episodes. It's definitely will put you in the mood for spooky season. So even the smallest tier that is $3 a month has access to the TerraTube videos. So think about joining Patreon. And there's lots of other goodies too, especially if you join the Monster Master tier, which is the highest tier that's $10 a month. You have the opportunity to participate in the live stream of our Halloween party, which will be on Patreon. And you get an invitation in the mail for the party, all kinds of fun stuff. So please think about it. All this stuff that I'm doing towards the party, it would be really fun if I could share it with all of you guys while it's happening. You can try it for 7 days first, see if it's your thing. And then if you want to continue and with it and support the channel and be a part of our little spooky community, it would mean a whole lot. It really does help out this channel a lot. So thank you to all my patrons that I have right now. Other than that, of course, I will leave links in the description of this video to my Instagram and TikTok, on my social media, where a lot of things that don't make it to YouTube end up there. Probably more projects towards this party that aren't big enough for a video will trickle on Instagram and stuff like that, so you'll be able to see that. Oh, also I will post a link to my Etsy shop where you can buy lots of fun prop potions and witchy stuff all year long. If you're looking for something for Halloween, really put your orders in now. I am running out of time to be able to work on Etsy stuff, and my shop goes on vacation like the last 2 weeks of October, sometimes a little earlier. So really think about putting an order in now if you want something, or else you might not get it. Also, if you're looking for something to do in between my videos, I have 2 books on Amazon. One is a zombie romance, and one is a vampire adventure story. They're both available as paperback and Kindle versions, and you can read a little bit of the Kindle version to see if it's your thing or not. They're definitely great for spooky season. I mean, you got vampires, you got zombies. I mean, and especially the zombie romance, parts of it take place during Halloween, so it is very Halloween-y. So if you need something in the mood for that, please think about checking those out. Also, I'm in the works of a 3rd book, of which there's 2 sneak peeks of. One's on my author website and one's on my author Facebook page, which I will link to. There's 2 sneak peek chapters available that you can read, and it is about a young woman who is possessed by a demon. Still working on it. I'm hoping once spooky season's over and I'm not busy anymore, I can pick back up writing that and get it done, because it's really close to being finished. So anyway, but yeah, that's pretty much it. I almost finished this video without thanking HalloweenCostumes.com for sponsoring this video. Don't forget that if you would like to do any shopping there, to click the link in the description of this video so that your purchases can help out this channel. I hope you guys enjoyed this, watching me do all of the projects for this party that I got to do. I guess the next time I talk about this party will be the kind of blog type video that I do where I discuss how the party went and I show you guys pictures and some videos and how everything turned out. I'm also hoping, which I don't want to completely confirm that this will be a thing, but I do want to possibly do a setup video where I film our setup of the party. Sometimes that takes the week before the party. We do several things to set up, and I do kind of want to film that and put that together, but that might be a Patreon exclusive thing, behind the scenes of how we set up and getting everything up to all the decorations and everything like that. I've been wanting to do that for a couple years, but we've been so busy and it's been so hectic that I didn't even have time to get the camera out. But I'm hoping maybe this year I will get to, and if I do, that will be a Patreon exclusive thing. So again, think about joining my Patreon so you can get lots of extra goodies like that. Otherwise, I'll see you in the blog video that will be on this channel for free to talk about how the party went. And I'm really excited about it. It's all coming together. It's almost October, which is even more fun. And but yeah, other than that, you guys, just stay spooky, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.